Then where I was playing football in the village, it's not what I want to do as well.
You must be thinking, what the
Yeah,
heck is
I
this?
said, what's that? Listen, it's like, I was like, now he left me there. It wasn't even only me. It was like a group. He left everyone there and he go back. So everyone had to find a way to go back again. I don't have no money. I don't have no money. What I'm gonna do? Listen, I was going to work with some woman in the thing, in the farm, in the village. I was looking for money to go back. When I get the money, even we was playing to some team in that village. They don't want us to leave because we were doing very good for the team.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, so
Yeah.
if you leave, they give you cha.
So listen, I went away. Listen, I woke up in the morning. I woke up in the morning, like, listen, I didn't even know how I get back to Togo or those stuff. Then, listen, if I want to talk about this, it's a long story. So, it's because football I came in England. From there, I went back to Togo, go and find money. And then because now I know about Ghana Bay, and I know the good academy there. And I got one friend who used to play for some academy. He came back to Togo and then said to me like, you're not doing nothing, let's go. Then I just follow him. And I went there, is where I met Abdul Razak. He was in the same academy as well.
So former Manchester City, Crystal
yeah.
Palace.
Yeah.
Abdul Razak.
Yeah. And then from there we came, like, we was selected in the academy to come to go to Scotland. From Scotland, and then we just stay here. We come to London, and everyone just finding a way to live. Yeah, we just find a way to live. And then after that, Abdul Razak called me and said he's at Crystal Palace, but they're looking for players. Then he know that I'm a good player. He took me there. We was there. They love us, trust me. They wanted to sign it. We didn't have no paper. Is where I knew with Zaha, Ibra, everyone.
So Wolfers from Premier League, yeah?
Yeah, from Premier League. He know me properly.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, if he's watching the video, he know like, he knows. Yeah, he knows.
So you never had your papers to sign, so
yeah,
you needed papers. Okay.
Yeah, even that time as well, Palace didn't want me to go as well at the same time. But I was just like, I want to play football. When I see those, be honest, when we came from Ghana, we were serious about football. I used to sleep at 8 o'clock in the night in England, which now these days no young boy sleep at 8 o'clock, which is very good for any young players out there to sleep early, wake up early, go and train. If you wanna be a professional footballer, you need to be serious. It's where when we go to play anywhere, people will know that we are serious. But it just we were unlucky. I was unlucky to have my paper. Abdul, he got his paper. Is where he got to move to Man City. Me those time I was still struggling, paper. Then after that I get injured, but I just said, listen. And then it become time like, listen. I just said, listen, I'm unlucky. I wanna give up. People come and beg me all those stuff, and I said, listen, this is long. Even now, I'm not still a bad player. I'm still a good player. I'm unlucky. I think I'm unlucky. I said, listen, let me just give this experience to other young people out there.
Yeah, that might be a cool.
Yeah. Maybe because of that I came to this country, but I don't know. Yeah, it's where me and this guy met. And then when he was training, I said, listen. Even when I talk to him, I would train him like, you see short guy in front of you, want to train you. He say like, I say like, come let's play. Like sometimes the way he play, like I say like, nah, you can't play. If you play like you can play football, listen, let's train. Cause be honest with you, I was coached by Ghana international footballer S. Before I be Pele, it was him, Mohamed Polo. Mohamed Polo, yeah. I was trained by Togo. Togo coach, he took Togo to Africa Cup 2003. His name is Paul Zubede, because I know about this. And then I stayed in Ghana it was football academy, like school. So I know about that. Even when I come here, even if I'm training with team, when the coach are coaching, I know that I'm better than them. I want to play football, so I have to listen to the person who coach me. So it's where I think that I say, listen, Brandon, let's go. And then we started.
How was how did you think Brandao was in your first song? Do you think he was good, or you thought, no?
No, for me, listen, it was like all over the place for me. His football was all. Even I told him like, listen, you're strong. I saw him play. He played. And I saw him play. I said, listen, if you work on this, work on that, trust me, you're going to make it. Just play simple game. because you're tall. First, you need to work on your agility. Like you need to be quick because for tall player to be, you need to be quick. Like when I always give you a Adebayo thing example. When you Adebayo train, he train hard. He always train on his weakness. Do you know what I mean? That's why when I saw Brandao, I said, listen, let's train. Sometimes I take me Adebayo video, we do same thing, ball work, everything, and he's the one now telling me that listen, everything you're doing. When you go and come back, he said to me, Mathias, yeah, this is right. This is right. This is working. This is working. Before me and you, even sometimes we argue, like, he doesn't want to listen. But when you go and play comeback, it's a problem. But when he start listening, then he get it right. That's why I always give advice to everyone that even if they put like a 10 years old in front of you to coach you, there's a reason. Yeah, you need to listen to him. If you want to go forward in life, trust me, don't think like because you know something, like no one can teach you. Even if I'm coaching the boys, sometimes yeah, they give you advice. Sometimes I learn from them that they don't even know. Sometimes when I'm coaching boys, I learn from them. He might do some movement, I can use it.
What you saying, like movement, like he might just nudge you.
Yeah, he might do something, but he doesn't know that. He might do something, but he doesn't know that. Listen, this he do was good. So I always think, I listen. Okay, if you do this movement, like you can be player easily and score goal. And then when I do it, I always like go and practice myself, like do a movement. I think in my head, do this, that's easy. As Brandao, even he does his last video, I think the last video we do the shooting. Yeah, like we do some movement, I just create, and then he felt like it was hard at the beginning. When he was doing it was a bit hard, but when he get it right, he get it right, that's it. You just need to practice, make it perfect. That's what I say to everyone.
Yeah, practice makes it perfect.
Definitely,
yeah.
And even looking at your footage from UK football trials
compared
to now, there's a big difference.
Yeah.
Born ready athletes, man.
It's not only Brandao. I got a lot of young kids like make it now. There's one just signed last week for Huddersfield.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, and then I got a few boys at Palace, which even they still train with me. And then now, do you hear that Palace youth under 15 beat Chelsea in the cup game final? Yeah, 3-1.
The FA Cup.
Yeah, no, it's not FA Cup. It's some cup.
I think
it's a league. The league, yeah.
League Cup.
Yeah,
League
Cup. Yeah. Yeah, I got like 3 or 4 boys that like they train with me, and then they did real work there. Like I get called now I'm getting called all the time. Like
not just from the ladies, no.
No. I coach professional boys as well. I got a boy from Fulham. He played for under 23s. I coached him last season, and one from Everton under 23s. Brandao train with them. I make him train with them. He knows all that. So listen, I know exactly what I'm doing.
Yeah. No, definitely, man. Definitely. So, looking at that now, so we'll focus on you was used at Cheshunt. Now fast forward to, let's say, like you've gone through. You had the injury. Remember at the beginning.
Yes. And like you said, I've been in this journey. I've signed with many clubs in this step 7, step 8 kind of level. But I think the hardest time in my life was first when I got the opportunity to sign for Ryman Prempty Metropolitan Police Football Club. I remember, and I remember so good. I've signed there on the Thursday, and then 3 days later I had my debut on the Saturday. We played against Hendon, and I've done so well. I've played so good, and then in the second half, because obviously me as a target man, I receive a lot of long balls. So there's one long ball, and I try to head it, and just one player, he just like pushed me and like builds a bridge literally, and I just fall over, and I dislocated my elbow, literally laying on the ground and seeing my elbow dislocated, and I had like the craziest pain ever, and that's where I really was thinking like it's over. Everything, like it's over, like, and I didn't really knew what to do. I was so close to give up and just say, what the hell am I doing with this YouTube, with me trying to become a pro footballer? I'm injured, like what am I doing? But somehow I got through this hard time and I just kept going. As I always say, you always need to keep going, no matter what you do in your life. And yeah, I just kept going, and then I just tried to get back into training with Mathias. Yeah, that's the journey.
Yeah, and then you know, you became a vegan.
Oh yeah.
Because this is quite a growing thing, you know, like a popular diet now. People, you know, I have even my cousin, he became a vegan. Everyone becomes vegan, it seems, for different reasons, but you know what I mean? Like, tell us about your experience, because I know you didn't become vegan now. You know?
Still at Nando's, man. Still at Nando's.
So yeah, tell us like how, because even I've done it as well, a little bit, but not as long as you, mate. So
yeah, like literally, I started being vegan literally before I started this YouTube thing.
Oh, okay.
And the main reason was just I love animals, but it was not the main reason. The main reason was that, first of all, as you said, there are so many vegans, and especially vegan triathletes.
Yeah.
And triathletes are just so strong because you need to run, you need to swim, you need to be on a bike. It's so hard.
So you mean like triathlete?
Yeah, triathletes. Yeah, triathletes. Yeah, triathlete. So it's so hard. And the last, I think, 2 winners of the world's best triathletes were vegan. So I was thinking, and I started doing some research, and it said that with the vegan diet, you can improve your sport performance, your body to just be stronger. And that's the only reason why I started being vegan, and I was vegan for a year. So just because of the reason that I wanted to try to see if by being vegan, my performance on the pitch is going to improve. So I've done that 1 year, and obviously I went to Sweden. I've done that 1 year, and obviously I've done that 1 year, and obviously I went to Sweden, and then in Sweden it was just so expensive, I couldn't afford it to be vegan. So that's when I tried to switch back to vegetarian, kind of. But to be honest, when I do a resume on this 1 year, if my performance improved, to be honest, like it didn't really improve that much. Like I don't really know how to say, because and it was crazy. Yeah, it's even crazy that in this time I was vegan, I was even more injured than I was not.
Yeah.
This is crazy, but you see, maybe for different kind of reasons, maybe due to overtraining, because I've never trained in my life so much than in this year. So this can be a reason as well, but yeah, I can recommend it definitely, because there are so many benefits of being vegan. Skin, you just feel active in the mornings when you wake up, you're not tired, you're just active, you just feel performance wise, yeah, like there are pros and cons. So
I think if you want to do veganism as an athlete, it's a lot of like, there's a lot to it, you know what I mean? It's not just simply buying soya milk and whatnot, you know what I mean? It's a very expensive lifestyle.
Exactly.
Which is like, maybe had you had the funds, like just unlimited money.
Exactly. So I think because me, obviously, I don't have really that kind of money, and being a vegan, it is expensive. It is expensive, especially in other countries like Sweden, those kind of things. But it is, you need to be able to afford it. But if, like you said, as an athlete, if you are vegan, you need to try to get some replacements with loads of proteins. You really need to write down how many proteins you eat, how many this and that. So yeah, so it is possible as an athlete, but you just need to really like take care of other things you eat.
100%. So of course, during this time now, pre-season 2018, He was going mad, man. He was going mad, like, you know, Mathias was working you hard, man, you know what I mean? So, you know...
Was that before the Arsenal thing? That one before the Arsenal, because I want to sit on that Arsenal thing. That thing that was crazy. Like, you gotta break that down. How did you even get to the whole? How did you even? What was you thinking?
Yeah, like wow, I don't even know. But at this time, I think it was at my challenge. I think day 30 or day 20, really early. So, as me, I'm that type of guy. I just said, you know what? I want to risk it. It's everything or nothing. And I think I represent so many people out there, because so many people, they don't have agents, they don't have contacts, they don't have people who can help them, bringing them into clubs. Because sadly, football is mostly contacts. Who do you know? Agents who can bring into clubs. So I was thinking, I need to create opportunities. And how do you create opportunities by yourself? Is by just go out there and get them. So I was thinking, why not trying to get an opportunity at one of the world's biggest clubs in the world, Arsenal London. So the idea behind it was simply that if I could get a contact person from Arsenal, then it's over. Like, I'm gonna, because if, for example, Arsenal, a Premier League club, some contact goes to a League 2 club and say, you know what, his name is Brendan, just sign him. A League 2 club manager, when I'm as a player am recommended by an Arsenal contact person, they're not gonna look at me, trial, blah blah blah, just sign how many years, that's it. You understand? That was the idea behind. But obviously it didn't work out like I was thinking. So yeah, I just went to their training ground, and like, because obviously I had to, it's crazy. Obviously I had to get into the training ground. So before I've actually done it, I was thinking a lot about this. How can I get into the training ground? So I was trying to be creative. So I faked an invitation letter. Then I have a trial, and then they didn't want to let me in, and I said, okay, it's over. But then somehow I was waiting for the bus and I saw another entrance. So I went just straight in. As I said, like no risk, no fun. Yeah, so I just went there, and obviously there was no one there, and I was about to go, but then like some guards or like some security guys, they saw me, and then they called the police, and then I just run away. But then at the station, police like catch me, like 2 police cars.
Remember like, in the video?
Yeah, you see, and those kind of things, like I'm thinking, why did I just in front of the police took off my phone and just like.
You see, that's why it looks like you're actually a YouTuber, because you know what I'm saying?
I think at that moment I was just so into it, and I was thinking, wow, this is gonna be funny. So if but yeah, and then I ended up being arrested, first time in my life being arrested. Like, it was a nightmare. But then actually the best part is, and I think many people don't know it, is that actually I've done an interview. So the police, the women who interviewed me, why have I done this and everything, I told her that it was simply just because I wanted to have a contact. And I told her that I want to have a contact and everything. And then she said, luckily, you know what, Brendan, we found your YouTube channel on Google. So in one video before yesterday, you announced it that you're going to go to Arsenal and everything. So that's why this saved you. So that's why we can release you. So yeah, actually YouTube saved me.
Oh, big up YouTube, big up YouTube. YouTube, cut that check now.
I was saying free Brandon, you know what I mean? Nah, that's crazy, man. That's crazy.
It's crazy.
That's crazy, because I remember when you got in there, you was like, if Arsenal, if you're watching, you need to step up your security. Nah,
What is it?
That was mad.
That was mad, did it? Yeah, but
Yeah, that night, yeah, he didn't come home, and I tried to phone his phone. The phone was off. Because he told me as well that you want to go there. Remember, I told you. I told you don't do it. So when I phoned his phone, I feel like, listen, I think this guy did the thing. And in my head, that happened. I think he got arrested. And the next day, the guy phoned me. Said, you don't know what happened. I said, what happened? Listen, I'm coming home. I'm coming. And then he came home and explained the whole thing. I said, yo.
You must be thinking, yo, I'm a maniac. Like, you just wake up and like
it was just crazy. It was like a movie. I woke up and I was thinking, what the hell did I done? Like, why did I do that? But now, 1 year later, to be honest, everything I've done, there's really nothing that I regret. Like nothing, literally nothing. Because some people might say, why are you so stupid and sneak into a training ground and everything? But it was just simply, I just want to have a better life. I just wanted to realize my dreams, and that's it.
No, and I respect that, man. I respect that, because what you're doing, I think it's clear the three of us wouldn't do it. Do you know what I mean? So, and there's many people, they're gonna write these comments and say, Brandon, you're a waste man, Brandon, you're crazy, but they wanna do it, but they will never do it, because a lot of people, and what they don't understand about YouTube, even making simple videos like this, let alone doing what you're doing, they don't understand how you have to leave your pride at home.
Of course.
Because a lot of people, they have a lot of pride, they don't wanna do nothing. Do you know what I mean? So for you to go to Arsenal, the world famous Arsenal training ground, and do that, and you even done it at Tottenham as well. Yeah, you know what I mean?
Actually, at Tottenham I was a bit smarter. So at Tottenham I just tried to not be there and say that I have a trial. I just wanted to get in, and I just said that my nephew is with the under 10s and something to get in, and luckily I was getting in. And that's how, because some people said that, how do you think that you can go to the biggest clubs in the world and sneak in and think you can create opportunities? But that's exactly why I got my first pro club trial for Torquay United through meeting under 23s player. What's his name again? The defender. What's his name again? Like, that's how I got this opportunity with the pro club, by meeting this under 23s player. And I told him my story, and he spoke to his agent, because he was Congolese as well, because I'm from Congo, my parents. So he spoke to his agent.
The Pondu, man, something.
You see, I love African food.
So you say he's Congolese, yes?
Yeah, he's Congolese. So then he called his agent, then his agent got my contact number, and that's how through him, I got my first pro club trial.
Yeah, so this was in the summer last year, 2018.
Yeah.
Right? So, man, you was really going, bro. I was watching you every day. Every day.
You got me onto it, and then I was just like, why you keep getting me to this guy? He's Congolese. And I thought, okay, let me see my Congolese brother. You know what I mean? And then I see Arsenal, and I said, yo, this guy's crazy. So I keep watching it, because it's like your days are spontaneous. It's like, it's not planned.
Yeah.
And you're just waking up and just doing it. And I thought, you know what, this guy's good, man. Like, I like it.
Exactly.
I like it. Who did you go on in your pre-season? You was with it. Was it Woking or?
Yeah, like after, like, unfortunately, my first pro club trial with Torquay United, I got injured just in the warm up. But but pre-season, because Torquay was after Woking. Pre-season, throughout this UK football trials that I've done, and even that many people say that I was not good, I'm shit, but through this opportunity that I got scouted somehow, I got the opportunity to have a trial for Woking, and that was like the first time during this journey where it was getting serious, because Woking was relegated from Conference Premier, Conference South team, and I was there for 6 weeks, and unfortunately at the end it didn't work out, but it was a great experience, and I worked so hard. but it was just a great experience. Yeah,
Definitely. And I remember you saying on the video that because the manager was trying to make you play reserves.
Oh yeah.
So
kind of graduate.
yeah, so the message to all the boys and girls out there who are trying to probably take that step up to the highest level is probably, as you would agree, reserves doesn't really mean anything. It's first team football is the best, you would agree, isn't it? The best football. So obviously, if you imagine your journey could have been way different if you had thought, wow, Conference South club.
Let me play for the reserve now.
Yeah, it doesn't mean nothing. You know what I mean? Reserves doesn't mean nothing.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I think that was a good step you took.